Plant seeds today, because it takes a bit of time. And the seeds that I plant today will not bear fruit today. You ready for the harvest in 2024? Start planting those seeds today. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for the perfect day. Perfect, that doesn't even exist. Stop waiting for the perfect day to start and do it right now. Just like everything else in this reality, it still does take a bit of time. And to be successful, you need to start things ahead of time. Don't wait till the last minute. You could do things really at any point, but it's going to be a lot more chaotic waiting for the last minute to plant these seeds, to make these changes, to move forward. In today's lesson, we're going to understand, understand, and overstand what we need to do to be successful in the upcoming year. And you don't have to wait for fake dates. Oh, you know what? I'll start it on the new year. A lot of us go by that. But we have to realize that there's only the power of now, and stop waiting for things to, waiting for the stars to align. All the stars have aligned. Now I could go. You have to go now. And let's start the new lap, the new wave of our journey now. We all have the ability to do this. Whether you're watching live or on the replay, could you kindly hit the like button right now? I'm so grateful for that, and it helps others find this message. To plant the seeds now for 2024. To be successful in life, you need to start things ahead of time. And I want you all to think about a farmer. And would a farmer wait till the last minute to plant? Oh, I got to plant seeds now. Because you're going to have a period of time to allow the crops to grow. The farmer does not wait until the last minute to plant the seeds. The farmer does this ahead of time. Maybe growing a new crop, something for the first time, and you're going to have have a little time period for trial and error. And it takes a while longer for this to take off. And you might actually see this on your journey when you are doing something new, and it takes a lot more activational energy, if you will. I could even reflect back on my very first YouTube video, and the amount of time, the input energy took a lot more input energy, and then it becomes like second nature. And you have to realize that on your journey. It takes a bit of time for it to get started. So you need to plan ahead, and instead of waiting till the last minute, because you're going to be in chaos. You're going to be in chaos. There's a lot of talk. Do you know about this? There's a lot of talk about the new earth. A lot of talk about this. But is there a lot of being about it? Being about creating the new earth. Many of you are aware that this old reality, it's crumbling, it's burning to its core, it's finished. And this new earth that people talk about, it's not going to just appear. The new earth needs to be built. And as we head into 2024, the builders are stepping forward to build this new earth. An old reality is being cleansed, it's being purged, it's being cleared away. And we can't just talk about the new earth. You gotta be about the new earth. Don't talk about it, be about it. You could write it in the comments. You could write it in the chat. Don't talk about it, be about it. Things are not going to be handed to us. You know, I think some people think that it's just magic. Oh, there it is. It's just here. God actually works through people, and these people actually build things and they create things. And you have to be about it. And what are you doing today? Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Because these seeds that you're planting, they're not going to be bearing fruit in the now moment. But maybe 5 months from now, you're going to turn around and you're going to say, thank God I started doing this ahead of time. Eventually, we reach a point. Life is moving forward. And it's always moving forward. Don't allow life to pass you by. We have to constantly evolve. We have to constantly expand to keep up with life. And if you remain the same, life is going to keep trugging along. You have to change and evolve with what's happening right now. Where we are in this world is not where we were 6, 7 years ago. It's different. And the rules have changed, if you will. And you're going to have to change along with the world, along with the frequency, right? Schumann resonance is spiking. The Schumann resonance, the frequency of our world is changing. And we have to change along with this as well. You'll be able to expand your consciousness and access your gifts. And then you will be able to help others achieve this as well. You have to lead the charge, if you will. You're seeing this happen. And as you expand your consciousness, then you realize there are new possibilities. And then you have the inexhaustible belief in yourself. And then you're able to activate those dormant gifts. What are your dormant gifts that you're activating? You could let us know in the comments as well. You can say, I can't believe I was able to do this. I never knew I was able to do this. But once you have achieved that, once you access these gifts that are within you, you will be able to help others achieve this as well. And day after day and time after time, eventually, this all comes together. And then you have realized you have built the new earth. Don't try, do. Once again, don't try, just do it. And that's what we have to focus on as we continue to move forward, because this ain't stopping. We have to move along with it. Don't try. Some people say, I'll try. You have to actually do. Don't talk about it. Be about it. And if you're here to be about it, hit that like button. I appreciate that if you hit that like. Over the course of our journey, we convince ourselves it's not the right time. It's not the right time to do it. But soon we'll do it. Soon we will wait for the perfect time, the perfect launching point. So we wait a little longer. And we wait a little longer. And one day you wake up and you realized that evolution has passed you by. Stop waiting for the perfect day. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is the power of now. I'll just wait for the new year. Well, we'll make a New Year's resolution, and then that doesn't even happen either. A lot of people talk about it, but who are the ones to be about it? Stop waiting for the illusion of perfection. I'm going to wait for I got this idea here. And I'm going to wait for the perfect moment to start doing this work. Just do it right now. Stop waiting. Just do it now. Come on, do it now. Do it now. Stop waiting for the perfect moment to do this. It's job versus vocation. It is position versus purpose. There is a major difference between both sides. Do you have a job? Do you have a job? Right? Do it now. Do you have a job? Or do you have a vocation? Do you hold a position on the board like a pawn for a company? Or do you have a purpose? And if that rings the bell for you, if that resonates with you, hit that like button, because you're here with a purpose. You are here with a purpose, a vocation. And then it's like, you know what? I'm just showing up for my job and I'm just fitting into the matrix. But you have a driving force. You're driven, the vocation. And then you show up every day with ease. It's easy to do this. It's vocation. It's drive. Become driven today. Plant the seeds now, because it does take time for these things to sprout. And if you never move forward, if you never made the decision to try something new, if you never made the decision to do something that your future self will thank you for, nothing happens. Everything is the result of change. That one day where you changed it up, where you switched it up, when you can show people that you overcame the trials and tribulations. We're putting together a blueprint, because there is no manual for this. We have to write it ourselves. There's nothing out there that's going to give you the answers. There's no answers out there. You have to stay focused on what you're creating. And the more that you stick to being isolated in your frequency, not being steered off your path over a course of time, then there is change. I'll give you an example. If I have this tremendous sage here, Harley Ray Crystal Shop sage, and if I have the sage here and I hit it with the flame for a little bit, it wasn't long enough, the activational energy to light the sage. But if I hold the sage in the flame for a period of time, then and only then will I achieve activational energy to get the sage cooking. It doesn't happen in 2 seconds. It took a bit of time, right? Use that as your guide. You can't just put it in the fire for 2 seconds and expect it to be activated. You have to let it marinate. You got to let it cook. Let it cook. Just let it cook. Let it simmer. Let it simmer. Let it marinate. You could write it in the comments. You have to utilize these things on your journey, and they will get you to where you need to be. The seeds that you plant today will not bear fruit today, and you have to be real about it. You have to be disciplined. And when you are disciplined and you take ownership, and when you take ownership of everything and you are accountable for it, all of a sudden there's a drive and there's change. Energy is the ability to cause change. You might be able to do things, but are you actually doing them? Are you doing them? That's where we need to be as we prepare for 2024. You have to make changes, and I've been doing a lot of changes, making changes now ahead of time. You don't want to wait to the last minute, because then it becomes very difficult. So slowly but surely, start to implement the things that you want to see, because this new earth is not going to just appear. Oh, there it is. Hooray, I was saved. Because the new earth just appeared out of nowhere. It takes warriors to build it. It takes pioneers to set forth. Stop waiting for people to build it for you and become a builder of the new earth yourself. That's where the power lies. The power lies inside of you. It doesn't lie elsewhere. And if you believe in yourself and you are consistent and you hold it to the flame like we showed today, keep it in the flame, get the spark, get the fire cooking, and then you are on the right track. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. I'm very grateful for all of your support. What will you be doing to plant seeds so that you are prepared? We still have time. So start planting those seeds, be ready ahead of time, make changes ahead of time, and it's going to be a lot more easier. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your positive energy. It's my honor to do this. It's a great way for us all to come together. I'm so grateful for that, Em. I'm grateful for all of you. Please hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if today's message resonated with you. And all you have to do really is just make small changes on a daily basis. That's why it's called Our Everyday Lives. Just make small changes on a daily basis. 1% better. Can you imagine how powerful you'll be if you just became 1% better all year long? How powerful would you be at the end of 2024? So start implementing the changes today. Start planting the seeds today. It's the difference between a job and a vocation. It's the difference between a position and a purpose. And all humans, all people need to have a purpose in life. And when you are embracing the purpose in life, then you feel everything. Feel it. We're here for feeling. Some people go about their lives and they're numb. We were actually talking about this last night on Patreon. The link is in the description. There'll be a brand new video up on Patreon by the end of the day if you'd like to join us on Patreon. You can't go through your life numb. You have to have feeling. You have to have purpose. And think about that. Think about your day. When you get up in the morning and you say, I have this purpose. You attack the day. Attack the day. Get up early. Start the day off right. And if you're new to the channel, check out the channel page. These messages last the test of time. You know, there's some people, and I see them in the chat right now. You could go back and you could leave a comment about it here. You could take a look at any of these messages, because when the message is made in the vibration of authenticity, it lasts the test of time. Stay focused on being real. The number one thing, the number one regret that people have on their deathbed is that they weren't true to themselves. They should have, I should have lived the life. This is what I wanted to do. Don't make that mistake. Be ready for a new reality on the new earth. And guess what? You're the one that helps to build it. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, just keep going. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.